Hi, I'm Terry with SLCT TV, and I'm with Tom. And Tom is a handler, and don't want to say lumberjack, but I'm going to say lumberjack.
My official job title is consulting forester.
Consulting forester. Okay. And Tom is going to show us how to handle a team of oxen and horses, and we're going to be in the woods taking down trees and dragging them out so they can be cut up and sent to the lumber mill and whatever else they do with it. So Tom, first off, you are dealing with animals that weigh 2,500 pounds apiece. So at your beck and call, you've got 5,000 pounds of animal flesh. How do you get along with them?
Well, I start them when they're really young. I start working with them when they're about a week old. And first thing is to make them love me. So just lots of loving, pet them, brush them, scratch their chins, feed them with a little bottle. And now I start working them. We put them on a rope and I pull them around. And I'll give them a command. So to turn left, we say haw. So I'll pull them to the left and I'll say haw. I'll do it over and over and over until I say haw and they start to turn without my pulling on the rope. And then we start the next command. And they learn when they're little calves that I'm bigger and stronger than they are. And then they never question it again.
Interesting. How long does it take to train a team before you can actually get some, I want to say real work, but I'm thinking safe work out of them?
They'll learn their commands and do almost everything they're supposed to do when they're about 6 months old. They have to be about 2 years old before you can start any real amount of work with them.
Mm-hmm. And how long can you work a team during the day?
I work mine for 6 to 7 hours a day.
That's a full day.
Yeah, cattle can work much longer. If they're properly conditioned, they can put in a 12-hour day. I can't.
Now this team seems fairly docile. You were able to get them to move with a soft voice, a gentle command. And what about the days when they don't want to do what you want them to do?
Most days, things go pretty smoothly. They don't give me a whole lot of trouble. I'm always telling new teamsters the biggest thing is to just remain calm. No matter what's going on, nothing good is going to happen if you lose your temper or if we're in a troubled spot. I'm the leader of the herd. I'm in charge. And if I kind of freak out and lose my wits, they are too. So no matter what it is, just take a deep breath, look around, assess the situation, stay calm. I've got a sore throat today, so I'm talking quietly anyway, but I try to use a soft, gentle voice with them. I'm always touching them. I'll touch their chin as I walk around behind them. I'm touching their rear ends a little bit, and just that contact keeps them calm and relaxed. They know that I'm there.
Now, will this team work with any other handlers, or are they pretty much dedicated to you?
These guys, as far as oxen go, are pretty high-spirited. They're nice and calm today because we've been working all week and pulling logs, and they're a little tired and they're broken. But when they were 2, 3 years old, they were pretty fast, and I wasn't convinced that anybody but me could drive them. Since then, I've had a few other people drive them, and they did a good job. So.
Okay. So the key to it is to remain calm and easy. It sounds like they read you pretty well.
They do. A lot of it is got to do with your body position as to where you're standing next to the cattle. So I'll drive them from 360 degrees around them, and it's almost entirely voice commands. So if I move around to the right side and then I say to them, "Come here, G," they move over to the right to find me. And how sharp they turn is in relation to where I'm standing when I'm giving the command.
You asked me earlier what happens when they don't do what you want them to. You're looking at it right now. Get up. Get up. Get up. Oh. Back. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
So why are they preferred to be used rather than diesel power?
They're a lot lighter on the land. This team's 5,000 pounds. That's less than 20% of the weight of the smallest log skidder you can buy these days. I can have a substantially less residual stand damage, so I can be ultra selective and take one tree, move over 100 feet, take one more tree, and I can sneak those logs in between other trees and around young saplings and cause very little damage compared to if you drove a giant machine right over to that tree. And a lot of it, I think the proper term is economy of scale. I'm taking 1 or 2 logs at a time, whereas that log skidder, he has to take 5 or 6 trees at a time to have that same economy of scale for him.
Now, do you work on different farms? How does this work out as a business, as it were?
Yeah, so as a consulting forester, I'm the middleman between a landowner and a logger. So I go out and I'm the guy who decides which trees get cut, which ones don't, mark property lines, lay out logging access. And the oxen were always a hobby of mine. And so I just started gradually trying to figure out how I can make my hobby part of my work. And so when I have clients who I thought would be interested in low impact logging, you know, if somebody says to me, I don't mind cutting trees, but I'm not in it for the money, then I say, well, hey, what do you think of this? This is a cool alternative. And so I started doing that work. And so I've been working, this is the farthest I've come from home for quite a while. I live in West Hampton. It's about an hour and a half drive. So it's really pushing the feasibility for me. I've been leaving the animals down the street, and I got one of the members of the land trust has allowed me to keep him at his house. That's really made all the difference. It just cost me all of my profit in gas to drive them back and forth every day. So, I try to stay closer to home when I can.
Okay. Well, there you have it, a brief overview. Now we're going to wander up into the woods and we're going to see a team in action.